Hi everyone!
안녕하세요 여러분.
We're Ray
and Jin.
and today we are going to go explore H-Mart in LA in Koreatown. I have never been to H-Mart before. We don't have that in Minnesota, so I'm pretty darn excited. Let's go see what they've got.
3시간 공짜래요. 여기는 LA 한인타운 안에 있는 H마트예요. H마트는 미국에서 한인들을 위해서 한국 식재료랑 한국 물건들을 파는 그런 곳이니까 한번 들려보면 좋을 것 같아서 잠깐 들렸어요.
It says you have to wear a mask, so it's on now. You can get everything here. You can even go get some Seoul Sundae, Jin's favorite thing ever. Wow, I like it. And it actually looks really cool in here. I like it so much. But that's not the reason we came here. We came to go to H-Mart. So let's go check it out.
지금 저희가 여기 한국에 온 건지 미국에 온 건지 잘 모르겠어요. 근데 조금 뭔가 다 올드한 느낌? 한 90년대, 2000년대 같아요.
Look at this. You even have a yakult here. It's like so the same as Korea. Even that is there. That's so fun. Even the bakery. It looks very American, but it's got Korean everything. Huh. Goguma is on sale. That seems so expensive. I think you can literally get everything here. I want some, but it's kind of hard to eat when we're driving. The price isn't too different. It's like very similar to Korean price. There's like 2 whole rows. Wow.
It's bigger than Korea.
Even the banchan shops in Korea don't have this much. What?
This is the best.
What? There's some banchan I've never even seen before. Wait. It's my favorite thing.
What is
It's
that?
so cheap.
명이나물. They even have 명이나물?
Wow, the prices are not bad. Because when you go to a banchan place in Korea, you usually get this size. Oh, I guess it's like same price. Never mind, like similar price. What? What is 25? Oh, per pound. So like this whole thing is so cheap, actually. Wow, you can even get the soups that we like, all the bibigo stuff. Look at all these soups. Hobakjuk. It's that time of year again where I crave this. Yummy.
한국에서 샤인머스켓 엄청 비싸잖아요. 35달러예요 저 한 송이가. 한국에 한 2~3배 정도 되는 것 같아요.
It's 69 cents.
Korean move.
69 cents a pound.
Look at that. Move. So big. American size.
I want this, but I don't want it in this big of a package. I want the little like single serve size. I'm a little bummed because when we were coming to America, we actually packed some soju to give to Jin's family, and we had to calculate the weight of our bag so much. Well, you can get pretty much everything here. It's expensive, but it's not too expensive. But look at this section actually, this is funny. All of these are full, except for these two. These ones are the ones that are like sold out. That's so funny.
They have makgeolli.
And even more soju. They have a whole wall of soju. I've never even seen this in Korea before. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I've never seen it before.
Oh shoot! I bought this for my cousin. Same price.
Wait, isn't this cheaper?
Same
here?
price.
There's so many. I feel like if you move to LA, you don't have to suffer at all. The Korean community is so big here and you have everything. You don't have to stress. It's really good. Even this. Freaking love this.
It's like E-Mart.
This is literally E-Mart. Wow. Except without the E-Mart song. You know the E-Mart song. Oh, it's the Japanese one though. Does this? I didn't know this came in multiple flavors. Coconut, banana, strawberry, and mango. But in Korean grocery stores, they always have the ice cream at the front, and you can just take one. But here you gotta buy the box. I don't want the box right now. Okay? It's mine. It's cheap. It's a good price. I think I need this for the road trip.
You should get it.
Oh, hallelujah. I've been suffering without this, okay? I told Jin before, I used to buy this in America too before I ever came to Korea because I think this is the best energy source on the planet. Yes. Okay, this is the other really useful beverage. Yeah, I need this too. I eat too much sometimes. My stomach is suffering. I should get this one. But I like the blue one. They only have the green one. This one, I don't like the taste.
The green one is pharmacy one, I think.
I like the blue one. Okay, let's go. We brought this from Korea because we want to give it to my mom as like a little prank. But we could have just bought it at H-Mart.
They have everything.
Literally everything.
It's like same.
Everything's the same. You know what? Our friends and family ain't getting any snacks when we visit from Korea. Ain't getting nothing. They can just come to H-Mart. If you want gokgam, be prepared to pay an arm and a leg. That might be a good gift to bring from Korea if you're visiting family.
그래도 이제 여기 한번 와봤으니까 다음에 미국 가족들한테 선물 줄 때 여기서 안 파는 거 위주로 이렇게 잘 받아놨다가 선물해야 될 것 같아요.
The kimchi section. Look at all the kimchi.
It's bigger than E-Mart.
Wow. These look good. And it's not expensive. So Jin's mom told us that Jin's aunt wanted a whole bunch of gochu powder.
6 kilograms.
6 kilograms, so that's a huge amount, okay? But look over here. It's here, okay? Here. How many kilograms is this? This is only 1.8 kilograms.
So it's...
we have to bring like more than 3 of these. It's a whole suitcase full. All the choco pies and treats. All these things. These ones are so good.
Wait, your mom's favorite.
Which one?
Over there.
Which one? Where? What is my mom's favorite?
Choco pie.
My mom said if we're gonna bring anything from Korea, just bring this one. She loves this. Should I get it for her?
Yeah.
Another one? But it might melt in the car.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
She wanted this, the kancho. I'll get her like 2.
Yeah.
Wow, there's every snack. You could get everything. Even this. I don't know why, I just think it's funny that even this is here.
You can just buy American one. The same.
Yeah, but you could get this brand, the same brand that we use all the time. Should I do this with my mom?
Yeah, sure.
Did you make this with her before?
No.
Okay, I think that's good. Hold on, this one's cool. Okay, we're gonna go with this one, the more legit looking one. You can even buy it in a container? This is the most convenient way. Wow, that's smart. I've never seen that before. Jin doesn't know, but this is the secret to any good recipe. Okay? Thank God they have it here.
What?
You heard nothing. This is only $10 for 12. That's cheaper than Korea. What the heck? You can get this for just $1.50. That's really cheap. Really cheap.
Wow.
Just for your information, they even have this. Just a second.
여기는 뭔가 백화점처럼 생겼는데 한 90년대 갤러리아 같은 느낌이에요. 폰트들도 살짝 조금 좀 오래된 것 같고 여기 전반적인 느낌이 되게 옛날에는 한때 잘 나갔는데 지금은 좀 오래된 느낌이 나요.
I think it's pretty cool that even though we're not in Korea, you can still get all of your Korean comforts, and more than that, even like cosmetics or clothing or anything you want really. So have no fear. If you come to America, you'll be fine.
미국에 혹시 가족 있으신 분들은 뭐 이렇게 선물 한국 과자라든가 한국 물건 그렇게 굳이 안 가져오셔도 될 것 같아요. 동네에 H마트가 있으면은 진짜 한국에서 파는 거 진짜 거의 다 있어요.
Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today's video. As always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We would really appreciate it, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.